Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and today I have some exciting news. There is a new Star Wars mod out for Men of War Assault Squad 2. For the longest time, it was only Star Wars Galaxy at War that was really a playable Star Wars mod on the game, but now the AVS developers, known for the development of the Warhammer 40k mod, have thrown their hat in the ring with their own Star Wars mod. Now, it only covers one era, the Clone Wars era, and it doesn't have nearly as many models and tanks and whatnot that the Galaxy at War mod has, but it's off to a nice start and it looks pretty cool. So I thought today we'd look over all of the units that they have in place in the mod right now, and then we do a few mini battles with them towards the later half of the video. So, starting us off here, we have the Republic, one of the two factions in the game. And we have three of these commando types. You might recognize these actually from the Galaxy at War mod as just sort of the standard commando. And I'm pretty sure that this mod actually borrows a lot of textures from the Galaxy at War mod. Either that or they got the textures from the same source. And I'm not exactly sure what that source is. But we'll see a lot of familiar faces in this mod. But the thing that this mod is offering that Galaxy at War mod doesn't have is proper animations and things like that. So later on we'll see where that comes into play and where this mod really shines, but there are also a lot of drawbacks to this mod as well that Star Wars Galaxy at War mod has solved and has expanded on. So it's a 50-50 as to whether or not I like this mod better or worse than Galaxy at War mod. But either way, here we go. We're moving on to the Coruscant Guard here. And as you can see, another very similar texture to the Galaxy at War mod. It's almost the same Coruscant Guard texture. I think there might be a few differences in there. But it does have a better animation, in my opinion. So that's another way where this sort of lies. Is just better animations overall for these characters in terms of how they hold their weapons and things like that. And we'll really be able to see that emerge in a little bit. This is a new texture that I've never seen before, this red visor clone. That one's new to me. Never seen that one. Then we got another guy here. So that's the Coruscant Guard Troopers. Then, of course, we have Delta Squad. I think that's a new Sev texture. I don't think I've ever seen that Sev texture before, but I could be wrong. There is our boy Boss. There's Fixer. And there is Scorch. They do have these sort of blue, I don't know what there's, I think shield rings around them, sort of to mimic their armor capabilities and things like that. So that's kind of a neat change. Then we got the 501st. These are new textures. I've never seen these guys before, but they look sweet. They look seriously sweet. They did an awesome job with the 501st, in all honesty. Really like these guys. The weapons are the same as the Galaxy at War mod weapons, though. I mean, you can't really deviate too much. It's just Star Wars weapons, but they seem to be the same model weapons too. Alright, so that's the 501st, and here we're gonna see where these two mods differ drastically, and that is Saber Holding. Oh my god, they actually made it so the sabers are held like normal sabers. I love that so much. It's been something that needed to change in Galaxy at War, because in Galaxy at War, they point them at you instead of just holding them like a normal person, so it's really nice. I think some of these models are the same. I don't know, maybe they're a little bit more HD, not fully sure on that one. But either way, there's Kit Fisto, Mace Windu, and Obi-Wan. Then we've just got standard Phase 1 clone troopers here. I mean, not much to see here. They're just sort of the same guys. There's a clone pilot, which looks really cool. I like that guy a lot. And a flamethrower. That's new. That's really cool. I like that one a lot. And the flamethrower's assistant right there. Then we have a Jet Trooper, pretty neat. Looks like he's got 501st markings. Jet Trooper Sergeant, that's pretty dope too. All right, Phase 1 Officer. Phase 1 Officer with a rifle. Phase 1 Pilot, Speeder Pilot to be exact, which looks kind of cool. I like that guy a lot. Then we have these 212th boys here, which looks so sick. I really like them, but there's only 2 of them, so not a lot going on there. Phase 1 Sergeant. Phase 1 Sergeant with a minigun, I guess. Oh, sorry, just standard machine gun, not a minigun. Phase 1 Sergeant with a rifle. Then we have some Shadow Troopers here. We've got some Snipers. That guy looks really dope. I like him a lot. Arc Troopers here. That guy's got Commander Devil's helmet, but with a dope body. I really like that. Oh, yeah, and then these guys, the helmet color doesn't really match their body. There's still a few things that need working on, I think, in terms of armor, like correlation. There's an engineer from Star Wars Battlefront 2. There's these are phase 2, just sort of random troopers. That guy's got a Doom Legion helmet with just a standard, like, sergeant body. There's a medic right there. There is Sergeant Hound's head on a Coruscant Guard body. These are the kinds of things I'm talking about. Like, they're sort of mismatching random helmets that can be found in the Galaxy at War mod with random bodies. And it doesn't always work out. Like, the color palettes are just different on those, so I don't love that. Well, there's another 212th Trooper. There's just sort of a standard clone. Another Shadow Trooper. That's cool. That's like an urban digital sniper. That's kind of neat. There's another standard pilot. There's Plo Koon. Very epic. These are, I guess, supposed to be snow troopers for the clones. Kind of interesting looking snow troopers. They look more imperial than anything else. Those are just some gunners, another engineer, another sort of mismatched trooper. We've also got 2 Wookiees too. These are definitely in the Galaxy at War mod. Okay, and that sort of rounds off our Republic lot here. Of course, one of the major drawbacks to this mod is that we just don't have the same amount of content as the Galaxy at War mod has. The Galaxy at War mod has like 10 times this number of troopers available to it, plus add-ons, so kind of a major drawback there, but these guys all look really pretty nice. A few mismatched helmets compared to bodies here and there, but I have to say I like the troopers a lot. I like the new animations that come with them, and then also they have new HUD, of course. This is the Warhammer 40k HUD, and then I think that's different blaster fire compared to the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and I think it looks a little cleaner. Look, thinner blasters, and then the barrel animation is also a little bit nicer, in my opinion, so that's pretty cool too. Okay, now moving on to the CIS here, so we can get rid of the Republic and open up the CIS. A much smaller amount of troopers to the Republic, which makes sense because it's just the CIS. They have pretty standard troopers, but here we go. B1 Commando Droid, sorry, Commander Droid, just a standard B1 droid, and you can see this is where sort of the differing animations come from. They more or less hold their guns by the hip, as opposed to in Galaxy at War where they hold it a little bit differently. And then look how inaccurate that E5 blaster rifle is. And also these rifles I think are different from the Galaxy at War rifles. I think the droids got different rifles, which is kind of cool, so that's neat. There's some guards here, security droids. Yeah, with some differing rifles. There's a bazooka droid, sniper droid, that might be the same rifle. Jetpack droid, which is interesting. The jetpack doesn't really fit on there, plus he has a backpack on already, plus the jetpack. I think if they remove the backpack and just had it be the jetpack, that would make a lot more sense. Machine gunner, pilot right there. Then we have a speeder pilot, so just more of a standard droid with a pistol. There's a rifleman, there is a rocket trooper, there's a sapper with that sort of orangey tint to it. There's a sergeant, very orange. There's another sergeant, just green. There's a camo trooper, camo sniper, tankman, another tankman. These are commando droids that look pretty slick. I like those guys a lot. Oh, I actually already spawned that guy in. Here's one with a shield, which is very cool. This is something I'm really looking forward to utilizing in future episodes, but the Commando shield, that's going to be neat. There's Dooku with the proper animation for his sword. Here are some Magna Guards, always looking fresh to death. Then we have IG-100 Elite Troopers, which are like black Magna Guards. They look kind of sick. I like those guys a lot. And then finally, Tactical Droid. A classic, you always got to have a Tactical Droid in there. So as you can see, the clones obviously have a lot more troopers than the CIS. Same can be said about the Galaxy at War mod though. But in totality, this mod has a lot of drawbacks to it. First of all, it only has Clone War era stuff. Second of all, that Clone Wars era stuff has like not nearly as many troopers as the Galaxy at War mod does. And also, I think they do have some inferior armor. Some of it's the same, and some of it is cooler. Like, I think this 501st armor is cooler than the Galaxy at War mod 501st Heavy Gunner. But then some of it's worse. Like, I don't know, like that Sergeant Hound helmet with the Coruscant body. I hate that. I think that looks really bad. This Trooper mismatch helmets doesn't look great. Devil's helmet with this gunner body also doesn't look great. I think they need to match the shading on those to actually make them look good, and then they could look cool, or make new armor in of itself. I'm not sure if Galaxy at War gave them these entities to utilize, or if they got them from the same source or what, but I think their armor could use work in some areas, but in other areas it's really strong. But then it's also got some ups on the Galaxy at War mod, because for one, Warhammer 40k. You can use Warhammer 40k and the Star Wars mod in the same place. So like, here's a 40k trooper. I have no idea what he is, but you know, we can fight Warhammer 40k versus Star Wars, which is cool. Another advantage is, of course, the fact that they have better animations in a lot of the areas, and they also have I think better special effects too, which is kind of cool. Not to mention they have a lot of maps, which is neat. Oh, does the shield block the... The shield blocks the fire. Oh no, you just have to move him, and then it works. Okay, that's funny. Okay, yeah, so it's drawbacks and gains in terms of this mod, and I think I will use this mod on occasion whenever I want to do like Warhammer versus Star Wars, which is a rarity where mods actually match up where we can fight them against each other. And then I also might utilize it for some of the Warhammer 40k maps on here that look very sci-fi and look very cool. And it's always just good to have new maps in the rotation too. So yeah, I think I will use this mod on occasion, and I think it is a really cool mod, and it has a lot of promise, but I think my main mod is still going to be Star Wars Galaxy at War. I'd love it in the comment section. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this mod is better than Star Wars Galaxy at War? Do you think it's worse? What's your reasoning? And if you know the story behind why they have similar textures and things like that, I'd love to know, because I'm very curious about that. Is this some sort of partnership between Galaxy at War and AVS, or you know, how did this come to fruition? I'm very curious. Either way, let's get into some fun small little battles here. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so for our first little battle here, we just have a simple setup. 501st Troopers along with Delta Squad holding some ruins here, surrounded by a few battle droids. I think we should go in slow-mo because I want to look at all the animations and things like that that are going to be going on, and it looks like the first shots are being fired here. Now, one thing I am sort of curious about is the optimization of these mods. So is this going to be a mod that is really hard to utilize given the new animations and things like that? Like, is it going to be really heavy on my CPU, or is it better optimized than the Galaxy at War mod? Because that would kind of make a difference to me whether or not I use this for larger or smaller battles. So that's something I'm sort of thinking about in the background of my head. As you can see, clones actually do burst into flames sometimes, and also their heads freaking pop off. Look at this guy. This is so gory. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the droids have some sort of incinerator ammo or incendiary ammo, something like that, which causes them to, you know, burst into flames. Also, droid heads pop off and leave blast marks on their armor and stuff. That is so cool. That's something that Galaxy at War mod needs to acquire for their game, because it's just so epic. I mean, come on, how can you not want that? Just heads are rolling, boys. Heads are absolutely rolling. Oh, they're getting scrapped. I don't know if that animation happens every single time. If it did, that would be actually kind of minorly disappointing for me. I'd rather they only pop off every so often, because then it would be like more of a special event when you do see a head explode. But either way, that is such a nice little touch into this. Clones are holding a-okay here. Lots of them dying on the outskirts. Yeah, this guy bursting into flames here. Bloody guts everywhere. Oh my god. Poor chap. Oh, that's brutal. Whew. That is brutal. Alright, let's go to normal speed here. And then some of them just get a peaceful, nice little death there, you know? Delta Squad obviously has more armor and better health than everyone else, so they are still alive and still cooking. Ooh, grenade. I'd like to see the grenade animation. It looks like it doesn't have the timer. Oh, and they're actual droid poppers. Oh, that's cool. I really like that. What's the droid grenade then? Wait, hold up. I want to see what the droid grenade is. I'd be interested. Oh! Droids don't have grenades, actually. Okay. Huh. That's a little disappointing. I wish the droids did have thermal detonators or something. That would be cool. But I guess you can't always get what you want. I hear more flames over here. Oh my god, the bodies are exploding! There's skeletons! Oh my... There's a heart right there! Oh my god! This mod is gruesome! Holy cow! Dear lord. Now that is some intense animations right there. Whew! Whoo doggy! Alright, that's insane. Also, Delta Squad is still not going down here. They are holding steady. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Alright, I want to do some more battles, so I'm just going to have the droids sort of charge their position now. Because I do want to do more battles than just this one to showcase more parts of the mod. So, here we go. Delta Squad's getting charged here. Oh, look at that sniper. Whoa, it shoots like 5 bullets at once. That's insane. Okay. And all these flames because droids keep exploding. That's actually going to be a danger in future battles because if foliage catches on fire from droids exploding, then we're going to have a lot of burning environment. Insane. Nutty. Okay, so Delta Squad wins that. I mean, I did yeet them forward. Don't take these battles too seriously because they're a joke, in all honesty. I just want to see how the mod plays, so that's what we're doing here. Alright, so I'll be back with another little mission here. Alright guys, so I think this will be the last battle we do. I know we only did 2, but I did a little opening cinematic in the beginning, and I want to still, you know, keep some stuff for me to do actual videos with in the future, so that'll be kind of fun. Either way, we have Mace Windu here with a very strange assortment of clone troopers. I wanted to use a lot of different ones just to sort of get a vibe for all the different skins in the game while they're in action. And then we have Dooku over here with a similar weird assortment of droids. I have to say Dooku's saber is like almost orange and less red. I think that could be changed and be really easy to do, but you know, whatever. So let's go ahead and press start. Both sides should come forward here. And we should get a glimpse of some awesome Clone Wars battle stuff. Mace Windu is way slower than the clones. That's really interesting. Okay. Alright, clones kind of grouped up together here. They move, I think, a little bit faster than Galaxy at War clones, I want to say. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Either way, there we go. Burst of fire. Oh, and look at that. The Jedi actually do, like, saber deflecting moves and stuff like that. That is kind of sick. They actually will deflect incoming fire. That's so cool. That is one of my favorite things about this mod. Like, look at that. Look at him go. I mean, it's a little glitchy, but you can see the effort is there, and he's actually trying and stuff like that. That's kind of dope. Dooku went down very early on there. The droids seem to be getting pretty shredded. I think in this mod, the clones do seem to be altogether way more powerful than the droids in general. I mean, which is how it should be, if we're being completely honest here. So, makes sense. Look at that. Windu standing in a power stance as his clones push forward. Very few droids remaining, but those that are alive are still getting a few clone kills here. Oh, this looks so sick. Ooh, rocket shot out. That was a new rocket animation, too. Never seen that one before. That's kind of cool. I dig it. Oh, so some droids do have grenades. Only rocket droids, though. Okay. That's kind of neat. Those droids bursting into flames after getting scrapped. A few more droids back here also getting scrapped. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. So, I mean, all of this is pretty exciting to me. I am digging it for sure. I don't know if it's definitely not going to be completely replacing the Galaxy at War mod for me. I think that will still be my main mod I use just because of the sheer amount of content, and stuff like that, and the maps, and all that. But I think I will, you know, put in some of this content in there too because it's really good. It's a good mod, I think. I just think it needs more work and more content. And yeah, I like it. I think it's neat. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below because I'm kind of curious from your viewpoint what you think of this. The AVS mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you all in the next video, which will be coming out tomorrow. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.